Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. So we're heading onto this journey of creating this park. We've got a few basic things up and running and we really am about to kind of get our first coaster in place if the money allows us to do that. So I would really like maybe the Madness because that's not too pricey. The others are extremely expensive. So maybe the Madness is quite good. Okay. Also, we need to catch like 3 pickpockets, but we've got security guards, so hopefully that'll happen. Let's speed things along a little bit because we really needed the cash. What we could do is we could borrow some money. But I'm not convinced we actually have to. What the hell is going on over here? Can I just get rid of that one, please? Two of these things on top of each other. Okay, so another monthly profit of 1,500, which is pretty good. So if we look at this, right, we are making a fair bit of money. As long as we don't have any construction costs, right, we make decent money. If we do have the construction cost, however, we don't make that great money. So ideally, we should actually be making money at the end of this. This guy is really, I think, should be a little bit more pricey because the queue is crazy long. Same thing with this. The queue is crazy long, so I think a theft reported, unsure when it occurred, a description of a suspect has been released to security. Thank you. That queue is kind of okay. This queue is struggling a little bit. It's kind of getting there, but it's struggling a bit. Oh! Oh, no, that's not. It's been empty for a while. We've got an extra vendor, though. So an extra vendor should... What does that say? Versi Vernshu. Whatever that means. I believe we have an extra kind of wandering vendor that should be able to kind of pop in place over here. Yeah, the mechanic is unhappy. I understand the mechanic is unhappy. Oh, we're actually making a decent amount of cash. I think we'll be able to get our coaster in here pretty damn soon. So if we go with the Madness, 700. Is something like this what we want to do? Ooh, Wild Blue is broken down. That is problems. I believe this is the spot for us. Wow, we're losing cash like crazy now. We'll have to wait this one out a little bit. Yeah, we only made 1,000. Average staff happiness has declined. I understand that. Get this thing sorted out quicker. Wow, you're very unhappy. Okay, fine. Come on. Let's get you a little bit more money to see if you can't cheer you up a little bit and get things to work a little bit better. Get the queues in there. We're starting to see a bit of cash again. Every time this thing fills up, we get a bit of cash going. These guys, this is crazy. 6. Go up to 6. So we make a bit of cash. We're about in the ballpark where we can actually get that coaster in place. So the Madness, and I believe for the Madness we'll plop it here. What? Intersecting terrain? What kind of terrain problems do you have? Is thinking about quitting. So how do I... Okay, hang on. Let's just not get the mechanic to quit. So let's just go to staff, all staff, and let's just get this guy... Wow. this guy up a little bit. Okay. We'll get you up to a decent salary. Okay. We should be able to afford that. We'll get you up a little bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. Fine. We'll get another mechanic. Let's add a mechanic to the mix. And because we're going to need you. Okay, started out. We've got some money now. Excellent. Things are actually happening. I want to build the madness, guys. Why am I not able to build the madness? Do I page it up? How do I... hang on. If I say X, right? Surface move. Let's do the rotate thing a little. That's pretty good. And then if we surface move, okay, well, can we get the use of the world axis? Okay, if we do something like that, and then we surface move, hang on. I want to try and squeeze it in, say, like this. But I want to get this done, so I want to try and do something like that. Then I want to do the world axis, and we'll place it like so. There we go. Let's test the ride. I want to quickly have a look at this. Excellent. Our first coaster is well and truly pretty good. Okay. Checklist. Let's place the entrance. So these guys are going to enter from this side. I'm going to place the exit over here. We're going to connect things up a little. Hang on. Firstly, let me go to path and let's get the path. Ooh, and I'm going to go straight back down to 4 and we're going to tweak it out this way. Okay. That's pretty good. Multiple staff members have quit. Okay, we'll have a look at the quitting staff members now and add what we need. So let's just slow things down a tad. Let's connect this guy straight up. How high is that thing? Yeah, let's get a bit of a queue in here. I think this thing will have a fair bit of action. Ooh, obstructed. Let's get it off of the being obstructed part just a tad. And then we'll join the queue over there. Perfect. And on the path side of things, actually, hang on. Let's delete one section. Actually, let's go back and let's do something like that. Give me some scenery. Give me the props. I'm after the rubbish bin. Pop a bit of a rubbish bin over here. Excellent. Now let's open it up. There you go. And a bit of a queue in there. People will love it. What's this going to cost us? 10? We'll see how the queue goes. But there we go, guys. Our first coaster. And I know it's a blueprinted one, but it's gonna get us think it's going to let us get going a little bit better. Okay, what I want to do now is have a look at what's happening with our staff. So we have... So this guy is seriously unhappy. Shall we... Let's do a bit of staff training for him. This guy's okay. His workload is very low, so it should be okay. Only one... Okay, that's fine. So we still have serving customers resting at the staff building. So really, what we're going to need is we're going to need one more vendor. Pop the vendor in there. Go with all staff. I want to have a quick look. So the vendors... the vendors, what are they earning? 80, 80, 80. All the vendors are earning 80. This guy is earning 70. Let's put him up to 75. He's got some training now as well. This guy's got a low. That's fine. Let's see. I think everybody should be fine and everything should be working. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit so that we can see people enjoying our new coaster. It's got a fair bit of a queue over here. Guest thinks multiple ride of long queues. So how the hell do I sort that out apart from maybe make it more expensive? Okay, 7, 10, and this thing, 7. Okay, I'm happy to charge people more. This one does not have a big queue. So this one, let's go to 3. Queue madness was quite quick. The queue looks... It's all queuing stuff. Multiple shops are very busy. It's just like a few people, guys. Wow, this thing is crazy. Okay, I want to definitely put this up to 12. And what's our... oh, there is no number of trains is 2. You'd like a full load, please. That's not a full load. Okay, now we're allowing a full load over here. Okay, people are enjoying it, and we're kind of squeezing it in at the edge of the park, so it's pretty good. It's a pretty good use of our space. So lots of stuff are happening. Now we're actually starting to show a decent profit. So I'm kind of thinking maybe what we should do is have a look at what's going on in terms of research. Let's start some research. So let's do... let's do ATMs. Let's get that underway. Let's make sure that that research is happening so we can add some ATMs to the mix. Okay, the queue, it's good park, it isn't overcrowded. Excellent. With a fair bit of money coming in now, we will be able to soon start building our own coasters. We just need the money to keep flowing, and I think it kind of will. People are enjoying it. Wild Blue is broken down. This thing really, what is it doing in terms of cost? So we do 750. Wild Blue is no longer regarded as new, and guests will no longer willing to pay a premium to ride it. Fine. So let's drop it down to 9 and see if that is the right spot for us. We're not charging for people to come into the park. We've got like 577 guests. We're making tons of cash. We can actually start looking at what our next ride will be. Let's see what other facilities we can actually start building. So gift shops we don't have. We've got some more food spots. Wild Blue is fixed. It's all Chief Beef, right? Sci-Fi Burger Stall. Let's do that. Pirate Villa Shop, Sci-Fi Burger Stall. Let's do a Sci-Fi Burger Stall somewhere. So before I'm going to do that, I'm going to grab the path. I'm going to make it nice and wide. Okay, and actually we'll make it even wider. Let's make it 10 meters wide. And we'll do a little something like this. That's the end of it. We're going to grab the facilities. We're going to grab the sci-fi burger stall. Yeah, we'll plop it in there. Okay, so that's there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some nice scenery, sci-fi. I'm looking for a bit of a sci-fi picnic table. Where is my sci-fi pirate picnic table? A picnic table. Shall we do this sci-fi? Is that what will be a Palace of Thrones? Is this kind of what we're after? Is there anything with a bit of a sci-fi picnic canopy? Yeah, that could be the thing. So let's actually let's just add a few of these. Like so, right? There we go. At the same time, what we'll do is we'll get a park bin. You know, at a few spots. Yeah, so that should give us a bit of something to work with. We made tons of cash, tons. Things are really looking up over here. There's a vendor associated with this little stall right here. Nice. So there's a little bit something going on. Oh, what I'll do is I'll get a bit of a drink stall on that side too. Let's have a quick look at actually shops and facilities, a drink stall. Is there anything sci-fi, cosmic cow stuff? Let's do that. So there's a sci-fi one over there. Nice. So that gives us a bit of a spot right there. We are now really starting to churn a profit. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to grab the path. Not gonna, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a path out that way as well, and let's make it nice and narrow, the nice and narrow 4-meter path straight out like that, and we'll continue this one out in this direction. Okay, so now what we can look for is see if we can add an extra ride over here. We could do insanity. Okay, so we'll place the entrance over here, and we'll place the exit right over there. And what we'll do is we will yes, so sorry guys, I'm just thinking how much queue I'm going to need for this. Do one more and then we'll squeeze it in there, and that gives us a bit of room to do some scenery right next to this thing. Research for a project is ready. This thing is like 7, so let's just open that up. So there's another ride that's going to start seeing some people in action. Again, I like to place some stuff, scenery, not shops and facilities, some scenery over here. So let me kind of grab this in this area. We'll kind of plop it in there, see if we get some stuff going on. What I'd like to do also is in this area, what we'll do is we'll pop a few places where you can actually have a seat. Just so that there's a little bit to give you to rest yourself with a little bit. People are starting to make use of this. I would actually like you to generally wait for a full load. Okay, unless... Okay, hopefully that works quite well. Bit of a spot here. I think we may use something over here. Little objects, people using it. Oh, looking pretty good. Nice. It's been empty for a while. I don't know, the extra staff members might be an issue. What's happening with our staff? So if I want to have a look at, I want to filter by vendors. So we've got like 5 vendors hanging around. So this vendor is really not that happy. Why does this vendor have so much work? Vendor has quit. Staff can be rehired from the staff info panel. Oh man, shall we provide some training to all of our staff and we'll up their salary a little bit. At the same time we'll hire an extra vendor. Okay, so we have one, we have one extra vendor roaming the streets. If we go and look at the vendors though, that one will be in at 80, and what we'll do is we'll also can't train until May. Okay, so anyway, we're adding them some training over there. So we've got a free roaming vendor. We've got 2 free roaming vendors actually. So we're not really assigning them somewhere. So this queue is extremely long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the price even more. Okay, there we go. An extra $2 should get us get that going. The fact that we've got the 2 trains in here is pretty good. Are we getting still a fair bit of a queue? Yeah, we are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this price down because this ride is no longer seeing the kind of action that we are expecting. So this area is actually quite nice, so we can get a fair bit of scenery going on in there. What we do, however, need is a fair bit of lighting. So let's go. Made about 2,000. That's pretty good. Staff members can't find staff building with space. Increase capacity. More ensure staff can reach the staff building. So there's one staff building over there. What we could do is we could put other staff building, a sci-fi staff building, a little bit towards this side and do a bit of a more sci-fi theme. So if we do a fire station, a planet coaster, a fairy tale, a Caribbean, a fairy tale staff building, a Caribbean staff building. It's got a bit more capacity it seems, so maybe what we do is we just gonna pop it in there. The fact that it's kind of angled the way it is a little bit interesting. So what I'll do is I'll plop it down, and actually what we'll do is we'll move it. Let's rotate it a tad, so it's this one will actually have on that straight direct angle that we have over there. Got some funky themes going on. We're getting a fair bit of cash coming in now, so we should be making enough money so that we can start looking into our own new coaster. Actually, there was a reveal that we needed to do, so research. Hang on, I don't know how to manage those things just yet. So if we go to research and we say reveal, it's an ATM, for crying out loud. Thank you very much. So what I'm keen on is actually getting an ATM placed. Planet, Western, Pirate, Festive, a bank, a Planet, a Western. Shall we grab a Western ATM? Wow, that's a little bit, that might be a little bit too bad for us. I'm thinking this area right here is pretty decent for an ATM, and it's right at the entrance. So let's plop. Ooh. have multiple. Why? Guys, what's going on? Now it's not working. It was working a second ago. Okay, what are we doing here? Shall we... That's not good. That's not good at all. I would like an ATM somewhere. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's do the X thing and let's do the rotate. Okay, and then let's do the surface move. Wow, that is strange that we're not getting that to work. Okay, well, if that's the case, we'll need to put it somewhere else, though. So we'll plop it in there. So there's some ATMs that can be used right over here next to the coaster. At the same time, what we can look into some scenery. This is more of a sci-fi themed scenery, so we actually can't do display sequencers and tools. Yeah, there's so many things I would really like to get my hands into. Vehicles, fences, archways. Let's have a look at archways. So engineering deck archways. Okay, so if we say do something like that, right? Ooh, we need to drop that down. That's a little bit too high. If we then do this and we still not quite on the ground, right? Nice. I like the archway that we're doing there. Multiple shops are very busy. That's good. I like everything being busy. This is still getting tons of people coming to it, so I'm kind of thinking maybe we should up it a little bit more still. What is this one looking like? Let's get it up to 8. I think people are quite enjoying that. They're throwing their rubbish in there. All of this is working well. Excellent. I think we are doing quite well, and now we're really showing some profit. So you just need to get your first roller coaster out there so that you can get a nice big queue and people keep moving and doing doing the visit thing. Then you can from there move on to sorting things out a little bit in terms of theming, because that's going to be costly too, but I wouldn't mind getting some good theming stuff going on over here. Yeah, even this. Oh, this one is dying a little bit. I think what we'll do is let's get this one to be nice and cheap. That is nothing strange, so we'll get that to be... Get a few people in there. Let's see about reducing the fee for this one too. Go up down to 650. See if that does well. 3,700. That's pretty good. We're really making some good cash now. Means we can pay our staff. Means we can keep expanding. We can do some research. Get some new stuff going on. Really good. Elegant archway. Anything? Yeah, I don't want to overdo it with archways. I want to do a little bits and pieces of stuff. Multiple thefts have occurred, but there are no security guards to report it. Oh, I've had a security guard that has left. So let's grab a new security guard. Yes, absolutely. Let's grab a new security guard to hang around. We won't actually get his stuff to go down. Let's do some training. Oh, we can't train him at the moment, so let's just leave him be. So hopefully we'll find all the perpetrators. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. So our first coaster is pretty cool. I like it. Nice. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this episode here, put a cut in the series, and I will see you next time. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and tell me what you would like to see, where you would like us to go with this. And yes, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.